Up next, the Bulls taking on the Nets. For Chicago, firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Nets, Bulls, coming up next. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen, but still there's plenty of time left. The NBA season is really about who can endure the injuries.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Brooklyn with the ball. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Jackson, the pass to Hunter. Count it.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the paint. Here's Clowney. And that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Pass to Thomas. They double him with White. Now Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dimon, and it's Giddey with a rebound. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards you. You gotta put those young legs to use. You're trying to pace in space with three-point shooting. They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Here's Dimon. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. White against Thomas. Here's Clowney. And it's MP with a rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Pass to Hunter. Chicago passing it around. Hunter on the wing. And here's Jackson. Here's Giddey. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Jackson left side. Back to Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He had 36 points and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Yes, it's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
White against Thomas. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Giddey. Here's Clowney. The rebound by Edey. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Screen by Edey. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edie's got 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to Claxton. Here's Clowney, covered by MP. Nifty move. Clowney can't get it to go.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
White, the pass to MP. Now here's Hunter. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off. A big-time effort for Zach Edey, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. He had solid production. He's checked in for Chicago. Bulls leading by 10. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Dunn in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Jackson on the wing. Left side Giddey. Dunn outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Graham.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan. And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Nets trail by 13. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Reeves. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. Wolf misses in close. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Wolf's got 6 here in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
To the middle. Vucevic draws the double. Pass to Jackson. Outside Giddey. Fires for 3. Jackson can't get it to go. Nets trail by 10. Here's Dimon. Over Giddey. And it's Dimon missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Ooh, the power move from MP.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Dimon. Here's Wolf from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
3 points.
1:14 left in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Yay, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Edey's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Hunter comes in for Buzelis. White, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas comes in for Reeves.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Nets trail by 13. Thomas outside. Hunter against Porter. For 3, Dimon drops in the 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jackson for 3. MP making the long-range connection.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
We've got 22 seconds left in the half. Pass to Clowney. Takes a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Down low. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Here's Thomas. That one is off. And that concludes the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 12. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Well, right now for the Bulls, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Bulls. Thanks for tuning in. Now we have
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, then it's Dimon, and it's Clowney in at the 4.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
From deep, MP. He can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
White with a steal. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's got 18.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Hunter against Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas outside. 4 on the clock. Over Giddey. Thomas misses.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Banked it in off the glass. Dimon's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He saw him pass to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at MP, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Jackson for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Jackson's got 26.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
For three, Dimon knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hunter the screen. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Edey. Buzelis comes in for Hunter. Dunn, he's checked in for White. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Pass to Clowney. And here's Reeves. Fires from deep. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Inside, Buzelis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Buzelis has gotten his first bucket of the night. Nets trail by 20. Pass to Thomas. Here's Wolf. Buzelis grabs the board. Jackson against Reeves. Outside Jones. Back to MP. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Jackson.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Reeves, the pass to Porter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Porter Jr. at the line for 2.
Boy, they trying to cheat me.
First one falls for him.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Down low. And the basket by MP. MP's got 18 points in just the 2nd half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Jones against Reeves. On the wing, Porter. Three-pointer, no good. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Chicago, up 25 big ones as we head. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity. Good ball movement, good body movement. Just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of the evening.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Buzelis out there with Okoro. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. He's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Giddey. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. MP left side. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside Reeves. Powell, a screen on Jones. Here's Reeves. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Reeves has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
MP drives in. Buzelis' shot is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Wolf. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Claxton, a screen on Jones. Pass to Wolf. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Porter with a screen on Jones. Here's Reeves. The rebound by Jackson. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Powell outside. Outside Reeves. And there's the screen. 5 to shoot.
Ooh.
Fires, high post. Chicago grabs the miss. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're up by 33.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense did.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Fires in the triple.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Pick by Vucevic. MP to pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here's Porter outside. And it's MP with a rebound. So it's Chicago now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Jones. For 3, Dimon. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP right side. Sinks that one from the post.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant